What an absolute bonanza of a day! I had all those girls running all over the place. I mean, gee, we got that fashion show coming up on the horizon, don't we? We've got a lot of work to do and we can't afford anyone to be sitting on their butts all day. But you know what? I worked pretty hard. I think I deserve a little bit of a treat. Did you prepare what we discussed this morning?
I did, Melissa. It's already in preparation for you.
Okay, and so what did you decide to make me exactly?
Well, I've got some lovely baked salmon. On top of the salmon, I have the highest quality of butter that I could get my hands on, melting on top of it. That's gonna help the capers spread their juicy tang all over the salmon. On top of that, I have some dill sprinkled here and there to give it some extra fragrance.
Is that all?
Of course not. To accompany it, I've got some baked potatoes. I've seasoned them just the way you like, and I have some steamed veggies on the way. It's quite a healthy, balanced, and dare I say, delicious meal. I'm very excited to see you take your first spoonful of it. I spent a long time trying to perfect this dish.
You know what, Stephen? I have got no idea what I should do about you. I am literally lost for words.
Really? Are you that impressed by it? Thank you. I put my heart and soul into this one.
No, that is not what I'm talking about. Do you think I am actually praising you for what you did? This is an absolute disaster. I cannot believe this is what you've been planning to give me. Were you serious that you actually spent a lot of time making this? God, you have horrible listening skills, don't you?
Wait, I don't understand what's going on. Melissa, this is exactly what you asked me for. What do you have an issue with here? Did you not ask me this morning that you want to eat fish today? I put a lot of effort into cooking that thing. I mean, I don't want to give you a bad meal like last time. So I spent all day learning how to cook fish myself. I'm telling you now, all I've eaten is fish because I've been trialing the dishes all day. I'm probably gonna start growing gills at some point.
It's not that you didn't follow my instructions. It's just the fact that you don't understand what I need. I mean, is it that difficult to comprehend what I'm expecting of you?
What? You gave me very simple instructions and I interpreted 100% the way you conveyed it to me. At the end of the day, you wanted fish and that's what I've given you. So what's the problem here?
The problem here, Stephen, is that you're still feeding me trash like I'm one of those common people on the streets. Like, come on, you baked me a salmon with some capers on it? Am I just some mongrel dog on the side of the street?
What the hell is that supposed to mean? What does that have anything to do with what I've cooked?
What I am saying is that I'd rather you put a turd on a baking tray, cook it, and then put it on my plate. That's how much I despise what you've made me today.
Are you kidding me right now? What is wrong with a bit of fresh salmon with some simple herbs and spices on it? I'm telling you now, just give it a taste before you judge it. You might like it. I mean, look, I've been cooking this thing all day and eating it over and over to get the perfect taste. And I'm telling you now, I'm not even sick of it. You're bound to like this, just trust me.
No, Stephen. Look, I've had a very long career and I built myself up to this position. Now, do you think I'm just going to act like I'm one of the common people? You know the type of woman I am, right?
Well, I've got a pretty good idea now. You're the type of woman that doesn't eat 90% of dishes.
Hold on a second. You're not actually talking back to me, are you? Do you have any idea what position you are in? How dare you say something like that? You're living here on my good graces, so you better give me the respect that I deserve. I am not going to tolerate such talk like that.
Well, I'm just saying it doesn't matter what I cook you, you seem to have an issue with it. I don't think that I'm that much of a bad cook. I mean, I'm new to it, but you have to admit that I'm getting better. I wouldn't say that anything I cook is particularly disgusting. Despite that, anytime you eat something of mine, you put on this fake act of you running to the toilet and puking it up. I mean, what do you expect me to do?
Just admit it. If you put a whole raw chicken down your throat, you're going to want to puke it up as well, right?
Yeah, but Melissa, I haven't even fed you anything of the sort. I mean, look, I choose the best recipes. I do my research. I take a look at the reviews for each recipe and I see the feedback people give them. I am very calculated. That's the type of person that I am. Then there's the part where I start making the food. When I start getting on that process, I make it to perfection. So I find it really hard to believe that every dish I've given you up until this point has been crap. Admit it, there would have been at least one thing that I've cooked in the past that you liked.
Who do you think you are? Like some sort of spiritualist or something? You just know all of my inner workings and how I feel when I'm exposed to certain things? Just learn to take a hint. Your food sucks. It sucks more than my friend Emily when she tries to sing Uptown Girl.
Look, whatever you say, Melissa, at the end of the day, food is food. I don't have to sit here and give you some 5-star rated food. It's just a little bonus.
What did you just say to me?
Well, think about it. It's just nutrients at the end of the day. If you're getting the energy and the vitamins that you need to do what you have to do, then I'm doing my job. The fact that I'm going out of my way to make it delicious for you is just a little bonus because you're my wife.
What do you mean, a little bonus? I am actually getting punished for eating your food.
Come on, Melissa, enough with the crap. I don't need this little act of yours. I honestly don't know why you're doing this in the first place.
Do you think I'm acting about this? This is a genuine concern of mine. I mean, you're in charge of my daily intake. Whatever you cook is going to affect my mood, right? And if I'm getting fed crap, that doesn't give me the energy that I need. It's going to affect how I do at work. So I'd be a little bit more concerned about my cooking if I were you.
You just don't stop going on about this, do you? You know what? Just come home. Have a taste of the meal and then tell me if it's so bad. And I want you to give me a detailed explanation of why. Tell me that I burnt it or that the spices weren't good.
You don't actually expect me to do something like that, do you? I thought we made an arrangement that you're the cook and now I have to teach you how to cook? Honestly, I'm already juggling so many plates on my hands right now that you're just going to add a pot on top of all of that? This is just unbelievable. What type of husband are you in the first place? You should really stop being this pathetic.
Thanks for that one, Melissa. Honestly, thank you. That's exactly what I want to be told after all the responsibilities I'm bearing right now. So, I'm guessing you just want me to get the salmon and throw it out for the dog, don't you?
I mean, come on. Do you actually think you're going to feed that to a human being? Get real, Stephen.
What are you going on about, Melissa? This is salmon. People eat salmon. It's one of the most commonly eaten fish there is. Why do you have an issue with it?
That is exactly why I don't eat it. If it's what everyone else is doing, I don't want to do it. I need to do things that separate me from the losers of this world. They're the ones that love to eat cheap, flimsy fish like salmon. I only eat the local, healthy stuff. That's how I roll.
Melissa, what the hell are you going on about right now? We're about 1,000 miles from a body of water. What do you mean the local fish? A couple of guppies in some drunk dude's yard?
Well, you know what I mean. I'm talking about the high-quality fish, the rare fish. I don't eat something like salmon. Let me take a guess. Was this salmon farmed or was it fresh?
Well, how's this one for you, Melissa? It's both.
No, it can't be both. It's either farmed or it came fresh from the water. So which one is it?
Well, I don't know. I saw the word salmon and I bought it. Am I meant to be asking them if it's farmed or fresh and whatnot? I'm pretty sure most salmon that is sold is farmed anyway.
See, this is exactly what I mean. You just do not have the sense to buy good quality products. I am not going to eat that crap, Stephen. I am not going to ingest its chemicals, and you damn well better not be feeding that to our children. I don't want them growing up mutated or disgusting because of your poor decisions.
Well, this is just wonderful, isn't it? I mean, what a day! Here we are arguing over a fish. A fish! I'm telling you right now, when my mom told me that married life would be a struggle, I didn't think it would be to this extent.
Yeah. Whatever you say, Stephen, keep feeling sorry for yourself. You're having it so tough living in that big house with a beautiful wife that earns a lot of money, aren't you? You're finding it so tough, just sitting at home, doing nothing, with the littlest of responsibilities. Such a poor life you have, isn't it?
Melissa, how about you just get over yourself? If you're gonna sit there and make fun of me, then why don't I do the same for you? I mean, there are children out there that would kill for just a little loaf of bread. You don't want to eat a high-quality fish like salmon? Get real.
Can you stop referring to it as high quality? I'd rather eat a catfish than that thing.
Well, whatever you say, Melissa, food is food at the end of the day. I don't think that you should be complaining about this.
I swear, this is all going to get to the point where I'm going to have to come home and do your job for you, isn't it?
Now, you don't need to do that. You just need to wisen up and eat what's in front of you. I'm not feeding you poison, you know?
You may as well feed me poison, though. Just admit it. Compared to the food that I was cooking, your food is trash. I can't believe you're making me do this decision.
Listen, I'm telling you right now, don't bother. Keep doing your work, that's what we arranged. Look, I don't know what it's gonna take to please you, but I'll keep trying to cook something that you'll enjoy. You're not coming back here to cook. There's too much things going on and we can't keep making adjustments to our lifestyle. We're never gonna get used to it. I know you're angry about the food, but just trust me, I'll find something that you like. You know what? How about you and I go to a restaurant sometime? Go order something that you enjoy and I'll do my best to mimic that.
That's probably the worst idea I've heard in my whole life. So what you're basically telling me to do is teach a monkey to drive a car? That's hilarious. Stephen, I can't believe you became a stay-at-home dad. You should have become a comedian.
What are you talking about? This is a pretty good idea. I mean, we have a problem right here. We need to solve it, and I've come up with a solution.
You may have a point, but the fact that we have to resort to something as ridiculous as that is just astounding.
Well, those are pretty much the only options we have. It's either you start enjoying the food or you do what you can to make me adjust it to your taste.
Honestly, I want to know where I went wrong with my life. Like, how could I be married to such a pathetic slob like this?
Hey, keep the insults out of this. I'm trying to be cordial with you here.
No. You know what, Stephen? Just shut up. You can just stop with the nice guy act and everything. I am sick of you trying to act like you're in charge, or whatever. You're no longer the one with the hands on the reins in this family. Don't you remember that we discussed this already?
I mean, yeah, we sure did. But come on, this is problem solving what we're doing right now. Let's be real. Are you really gonna sit there and call me a pathetic husband over some food? It's not that big of a deal. There's more to a marriage than just food.
You know what? You've got a pretty good point there. It's more than just this food. You're starting to tick me off with all areas of life.
Oh boy, what now? Are you gonna get up me for the way that I brush my teeth?
No, it's just the way you function, to be honest. I mean, seriously, there's not a lot of things that you have to do in your daily life, right? I've got a gazillion things that I have to worry about. I'm in that office, thinking about different designs all day. I'm contacting models and having them run all over the place. I'm trying to get my products sold in different stores. I'm trying to promote everything the best way I can. This is a lot of work. It's just headache after headache. And then what do you have to do? All you have to do is just look after the kids. Do a bit of cleaning and cooking for dinner. Damn, that must be such a great life. How simple is that? I swear my 12-year-old niece could do all that.
It's not as easy as you think it is, Melissa. Let's be honest, this is the first time that we're raising kids. I mean, you don't have much experience with children in the past, right? I had a minimal amount of experience as well. Sure, I get the breast milk from you, but it's not enough to take care of them. I'm just the father at the end of the day. These kids need maternal care as well.
And would you look at that? Bravo to you, Stephen. Bravo. So after all the things I just told you, you actually want to push the kids onto me as well? Now I know that you really are a piece of work.
Come on, Melissa, what now? Are you seriously dissatisfied with what I just said?
You're damn straight I'm dissatisfied. I'm just saying right now that you're lucky that I didn't get home sooner to have this conversation. I would have put my old Mai Tai skills to work.
What, are you serious right now? You're actually trying to insinuate that you're gonna hit me over something like that? You really are simple. Melissa, at the end of the day, you're a mother. Regardless of how much work you have, your family should be your first priority. Don't you ever think about just sitting there with them, relaxing, giving them a little bit of milk straight from the source?
The fact that I have to waste an hour pumping that stuff for them is ridiculous. Instead of getting their milk straight from the source, why don't you just buy it from the supermarket?
I've got to give it to you, Melissa. You have to be Mother of the Year. I mean, that's the first time that I've heard something so profoundly stupid. I should take what you said and put it in quotations on a billboard. You can be the next advertisement for some guy's milk.
What? Is that ridiculous? I mean, they're human at the end of the day. Why can't they drink it?
The nutrients are meant to come from the mother. I mean, I don't even want to talk about this right now. It's that stupid. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter about the milk. The most important thing is the attention. Come on, admit that you want to be with your children a little bit more. You have to.
I don't, really. I mean, they're more of an inconvenience for me than a boon, if I'm being honest. Do you remember when we used to sleep together and they would wake me up all night? I still think that me pulling out the duct tape was a better solution.
I cannot believe this. This is actually the mother of my children. Regardless of what you say, I know that deep down inside every girl, there's a part of them that wants to be a maternal figure. There should be a part of you that wants to give your love and adoration to these kids. And you know what? There's a part of them that wants to receive it.
What are you trying to tell me right now? That you're getting tired of looking after them? You're starting to hate them or something?
Obviously, I wasn't saying that. I mean, they're a handful, I'll admit that much. But I'm their father, and I do love them. I'm just saying that the situation we have right now isn't the most ideal. Come on, what do you say? It doesn't have to be all about your career. Just delegate some of the tasks to your subordinates. I'm pretty sure they're gifted and driven people. They'll lend you a hand. Just come back maybe 1 or 2 hours earlier and spend time with the kids.
Look at you go again, thinking you wear the pants in this relationship. Let me tell you what's up, Stephen. As it stands, there are 3 things that you should be doing, and you're not doing it properly. Number 1, we've already discussed, which is the cooking. You seriously need to up your game. The second is the house. It is in absolute disarray. And the third thing is controlling those kids. I mean, is it that hard to put them to sleep? You've been with them for months now.
I can't believe what I'm hearing right now. Melissa, this isn't as easy as you think it is. I mean, it might seem simple to just do a bit of washing and take over the kids at the same time. These things conflict. I mean, I have to juggle them.
How could it be that difficult? I mean, you've got 2 strong arms, don't you? Why don't you just hold the 2 kids in your arms and do the washing with your feet or something? Start thinking out of the box. Think of ways to do it.
Is that seriously your best recommendation? You want me to start walking around the house on 1 foot and putting our kids in danger?
Well, I want you to think of something. The way things are lately is just inexcusable.
Well, look, Melissa, I'm not budging on this. If you want change around the house and our situation, I need you to put in a little bit more effort. You can cut back on the time that you're spending with your friends as well. I don't think that they're good for you.
Oh my god. You just, did not just say that. You are starting to give me an aneurysm. I'll tell you what, Stephen. We're not going to be talking today. That's it. I'm going to forget we even had this conversation. This is the last time I hear crap pour out from your mouth, because if I do, I am going to explode so much that the house is going to light on fire. I want you to think about how you can start stepping up to the plate. The way things are going lately can't continue.
Unbelievable. So we had another fight and we didn't get anywhere with it.
Don't complain to me, mister. This is your fault for not doing what you're told. If I tell you to sit, you sit. If I tell you to roll over, you roll over. That's the arrangement that we had. Now, I don't want you to talk to me at all until the barbecue this weekend is over. I hope you didn't forget that my family is coming over and I need everything perfect. I need the food that you make to be exquisite, and I need the house to be spotless. You've got 2 days to do that.
What an absolute nightmare. Yeah, fair enough, Melissa. How about I just go cure global warming while I'm at it? Hey, buddy, how are you feeling? I just wanted to give you a message and say thank you for doing an absolutely superb job at that barbecue. I mean, you really went the extra mile in making that amazing. Everything from the food, the music, to the condition of the house was just pristine. My wife and I had a really good time there. Hey, Paul, thanks for that. I really appreciate it. You've got no idea how much preparation went into this. I mean, I know it's just a simple family gathering, but we never get to see you guys. If you're gonna come all this way just to see us, then I want you to feel like it was worth it. This is why I know you're a good guy, Steven. I mean, no other man would be this concerned for his parents-in-law. Let me say right now that my daughter is damn lucky to be with a guy like you. Also, you know what? What do you mean that you have to make this enjoyable for us? Just seeing those two little cuties is enough for me. I mean, I haven't seen them since the day that they were born. And just take a look at them. They've already grown up so fast. It's only been a couple of months. Yeah, I know, right? I'm there with them every day and I can feel them getting a little bit bigger and a little bit smarter as the day goes by. I'm just happy that a day like this came. I mean, ever since I had my little Melissa enter into high school, I had the fear that I was gonna lose her. She was gonna become an adult and start flying on her own wings, you know? It's been my dream to have grandchildren from that point on, and look at you guys go. Before I know it, my little girl was married to some guy and she's pregnant. It's just one of those things, I guess, Paul. I mean, the first time we met, we kind of just clicked and we knew that we were meant for each other. She quickly got pregnant and then here we are with twins. It's quite an unexpected turn of events. Hey, you're telling me. I mean, to have twins and one of them is a girl and the other one a boy, it's quite a rare occurrence. And let me just say, I can already see resemblances of the two of you in there. I mean, in that little boy, I can see that handsome little jaw that you have. And in that girl, I can see my daughter's eyes glistening back at me. It's gonna be really exciting when those kids grow up. I can't wait to be a proper grandfather. Well, you know what, Paul? You've always been good to me and I have to return that favor at some point. I'll do my best to raise them to be somewhat respectable. You're gonna be old when they're older, right? I don't want them to be running around your house and treating it like it's a playground or something. Hey, look, don't you worry about that. I've got a good wife with me. The way that I see it, the more mess they make, the better. It will bring a smile to my face. We all know that as you get older, you're gonna get a little bit more bitter. I'm trying to postpone that as much as possible. Yeah, right, fair enough, Paul. I guess I'll let them loose when I drop them off at your house. Yeah, definitely. Anyway, Steven, look at you go. I mean, the good old family man. I have to say that this is your calling. Wow, really? Do you honestly think that, Paul? Why would you say that? Well, I mean, just take a look at you. You're the super dad at this point. You put the house in the pristine condition that it's in. You served me and my wife exquisite food, and you're taking care of those kids like you've been doing it your whole life. How are you juggling all of this at the same time? Look, it's just the circumstance, I guess. I mean, the kids were born and both Melissa and I had to step up to the plate. If I'm not doing what I can in my department, she can't do it in hers. And that's the most important thing. I'm trying to protect our temple here. Hey, and let me tell you, buddy, you're doing a great job about it. I mean, before this, you didn't have any experience in cooking, right?
Pretty much zero, if I'm being honest. I never had a need to touch a cooking utensil in my whole life. I remember when I was a kid and my mom was teaching me how to crack an egg. She bought me 5 cartons to practice with, and each and every carton just turned into yolk all over the place.
Oh boy, talk about a late bloomer. Well, look, I think it's absolutely amazing how much you've learned in such a small amount of time. I mean, take a look at the food items you had out there. You had some beautiful chicken skewers, a little bit of roasted pork, some grilled fish. I'm telling you now, these are definitely food items that I've tasted in my lifetime. But have I ever tasted them with the same juicy funkiness that you cooked them in today? That's a no, sir. That's a hard no from me.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't expecting this much compliments from you, Paul. I guess all I can say is thank you. I hope you come over again.
Who are you kidding? I hope you move into my kitchen. Anyway, who knew you were cut out for this type of thing? I mean, considering your background, I gotta be honest, I had my doubts when you and my daughter making the arrangements that you did.
Oh, really? So you were actually thinking that this wouldn't work out, Paul?
Well, yeah, take a look at you, Stephen. This just wasn't the guy you were. I mean, you were a manager. You had to take care of a large team of people. I gotta say, you were very assertive and controlling. It's a totally different guy to whom I'm looking at right now.
Well, I guess I should stop grinning at myself for getting complimented for the food. You didn't have any faith in me to begin with.
Hey, look, buddy, it's not to offend you or anything, but I kind of didn't. I mean, with your type of demeanor back then, I was expecting you to get angry at the kids for not going to sleep or something. You're doing the exact opposite. You're showing me this weird, tender side of you that I didn't even know was hidden under those layers of anger.
I guess every person has dimensions to their character. I never really was angry when I was a manager. I was just being the man I had to be to do that job. Now I'm doing the same for my children.
Well, I think you're doing superb. How are things anyway? Are you and Melissa getting along?
Look, that's a very rough question to answer.
Oh boy, looks like someone's been doing a lot of thinking. Tell me, what's on your mind? I noticed that you two weren't really talking to each other today.
Paul, I don't know if I'm really in a position to talk about this. She is your daughter, after all.
Hey, I love that kid with all my heart, but I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that she's perfect. At the end of the day, you married into this family and you're my family now. So I need to worry about you as well. So tell me, what is going on?
Look, I don't know. I've just noticed a lot of very bizarre and tremendous changes in Melissa. Ever since that pregnancy and leading up to the kids being born, everything was like a dream. I was doing whatever I could to support her. She was responding to it very well. I mean, she would say thank you for every little thing I did for her. Even just a coffee. All I had to do was make a 2-minute coffee and she was happy for the rest of the day.
Okay, well that was then. Let's talk about the now. What's going on now?
Well, her and I had this conversation about what happens when the kids are born. We decided that we both earn a lot of money, but someone needs to step down and take care of them. I may be a manager, but the potential for more success is a lot lower. We both decided that I'm probably not going to move up anytime soon in the company. Her clothing, on the other hand, is booming. I mean, people are buying her stuff from all around the world. She's getting popular on social media. And sometimes you even see her in the magazines.
That's my little girl. I raised her to be something amazing, didn't I? This is exactly what I expected of her.
I know, and you know what, Paul? I'm glad that I married someone like this as well. I mean, she's clearly not someone with rocks in her brain.
At the same time, things are just way too hectic lately. She's turned into a different person. She's even taken to drinking. Well, that's fine. I've always known her to have a nice cup of wine every now and then. You know, it's good to have a drink and let the nerves relax. Yeah, but Paul, this is on a different level. If she was just having a quick cup before bed, just to wind down in the evening, I would understand. But we're talking about a whole bottle every day. Oh, come on. That doesn't sound like my daughter. She's not like some alcoholic or something. Well, I wouldn't be so sure of that if I were you, Paul. Let's face it, you haven't seen her very recently. You've done exactly what you should have done and let her be free. Let her make her own decisions, but she's probably not the little princess that you remember. This just doesn't make any sense, though. I mean, why would she do this when she has children? Shouldn't she be excited to take care of them? That's exactly what I said. But she seems pretty indifferent to the kids. She doesn't want anything to do with them. She looks at them like there's some annoying dog that we have around the house that barks all the time. To think that they came out of her own body and she's this indifferent to them? It's kind of heartbreaking to see, if I'm being honest. I don't know if I can believe what I'm hearing right now. Steven, this is what's been going on behind the scenes? Can't believe I was so oblivious to that today. I mean, everything seems so blissful. You guys look like a happy family that have been on a good roll so far. Yeah, well, we're trying to keep up appearances, I'll say that much. Anyway, you know what, Paul? I'm so sorry. You had a good day today, and now I've gone and worried you about things. What are you talking about, Steven? There's nothing wrong with this at all. No, there is something wrong with it. I'm giving you a bad aftertaste. I shouldn't be talking about your daughter this way. No, look, this is exactly what you should be doing. I mean, like I said, you're family now, just as much as her. I need to know what she's been doing. Just let me know if she's acting up in the future. I want to be kept posted. Any type of abuse she throws your way, I need to know about it. Okay, thanks, Paul. Hopefully that doesn't happen. I don't want to drag you into our mess. Hey, come on. For a guy like me, I want to be dragged into it. If it gives me an excuse to come back here and see my grandchildren, then I'll be all the happier for it. Hey, Melissa. Melissa, what are you doing in that room over there? Do you even know what time it is? Come on, surely you know what I'm trying to do right now. You're out there having a lot of fun on your own, but I know you can hear your kids crying. Don't you think you can keep it down a little bit more? I'm trying to get them to sleep, you know? Hey, hurry up and hang up that phone and see my messages. This is important.
Oh my god, what are you doing, Steven? Here I am trying to wind down and enjoy my evening, and you're interrupting. How much do you want to annoy me?
Melissa, I'm not doing this to annoy you, but you need to know. It's been an absolute nightmare tonight trying to get these kids to sleep. I've got to do it all on my own. I've got one of them in each arm trying to rock them. You sitting out there on your phone cackling to your friends isn't exactly making it easier either.
Oh, so what? I'm not allowed to have a social life now? Jeez, I didn't know I was married to some dictator.
All I'm asking is for you to have a little bit more courtesy, Melissa, and maybe lay off the drink a little bit. I mean, from your point of view, it might look like all fun and games, but it's starting to become an inconvenience to the people around you.
There we go. So, there goes my freedom to have a drink. I am married to a dictator.
You know what? While we're talking about this, let's get onto the topic of your friends. I mean, I hear what you've been saying to them on that phone. You've been talking to them like I'm some little slave, haven't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Really? Well, let me just say that I could distinctly hear you saying that you made that boy put on an apron today and start cooking for you. Is that how you're going to refer to me now? The boy? I'm a grown man. Not only that, I'm also your husband. Where do you get the nerve to call me something like that? Also, what is with the lies? You were telling them that I was on my hands and knees acting as a footrest for you, as you were calling them.
I know, right?
Supposedly, anytime you needed a drink or more wine, you would pass your cup down to me, and I would somehow pour it for you in the same position? What is this? Some sort of distorted dominance fetish you have or something? Is this really how you look at me?
Oh my god. Darling, 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 just shush your lips.
What did you just say?
Yeah, just shush your lips. If it really annoys you that much to hear it, how about you just cover your ears? I'm not asking you to join in my conversation or anything. When can a girl get some privacy and just talk with her friends? I need to let off some steam, you know? I don't need you in the background judging me.
Well, if that's the case, I don't need you talking down to me to your friends. I happen to have met these people before, you know? How do you think it's going to turn out when I'm talking to them next? We're not going to be talking on the same terms. They're going to be looking down on me.
Yeah, well, you know what? So they should. Maybe a little bit of social judgment from them will kick you into gear. Speaking of which, are those kids finally in bed? I'm starting to get tired. I want to bring my phone conversation in there at some point.
Okay, you want to bring your phone conversation in here and wake them up again? Trust me, you've already traumatized them enough with that cackle you have.
Look at you. Big man trying to take a stab at me. Just do what you're supposed to do and rub the queen's feet. There are consequences if you start talking to her that way.
Oh boy, so now I see where this is going. You actually think you're the queen?
Well, I have every right to be. You had to relinquish your seat on the throne, good sir, after that pathetic decision with those stocks that we had. I'm not going to let you do something stupid like that again.
The fact that I'm getting punished with something like this is just ridiculous. Do you have any idea why that stock plummeted in the first place? I've told you this time and time again. Investing in that company was an educated decision. If a damn tragedy didn't happen, I'd say that we'd be living in 2 houses right now.
Yeah, sure. I believe you, Mr. Smart Man.
Well, you should. No one could have predicted that the CEO had multiple sex scandals against him. He was so crafty and showed no hint that something like that was going on behind the scenes. I'm telling you, no one, not even the stock analyst, would have known something like that was going on.
You just keep making excuses for yourself, Stephen. At the end of the day, what have you done? You threw $20,000 into the fire. That's money that we could have used toward our children's education. I am not letting you put your hands on the steering wheel after something as embarrassing as that.
One little mistake? I don't deserve to be punished for it.
Oh my god, I'm just getting so sleepy. Have you put those little brats to bed yet?
Well, I'm doing my best here, but I'm starting to get tired. They're not getting any lighter, you know? How about you try holding them in 2 arms and putting them to sleep?
Yeah, thanks, but no thanks. You know what? Who are you to sit there and complain about it? You're a man, right? You should be strong enough to hold them.
I've been here for 2 hours holding them. I've done everything I can. I've sung to them. I've rocked them. I've even tried to do some weird hypnotist techniques on them. Nothing's working. What they really would benefit from is the comfort of their mother.
Maybe I could give them a little sip of this wine and that will probably shut them up.
Melissa, what the hell has happened to you? Who is this person I'm talking to? You never used to be like this.
Oh, whatever. I don't have to tell you, Jack. I don't even respect you.
This is exactly the issue we have. There's no respect here. What have I done to lose your respect? It can't just be the stocks. A relationship like this doesn't get this personal. What have I done to annoy you so much?
I am not telling you, Jack, buddy. You can just suck it.
Okay, Melissa, how about you check the bottom drawer in the kitchen? There's a little surprise for you.
Why do I get the feeling I'm not going to like what I see? You better not be up to something. Wait. Hot damn, this looks like some good wine.
It sure is. That's meant to be for Christmas. Luckily for you, Christmas has come early. So why don't you pour yourself a drink of that?
Damn, that stuff really hits you. You should be buying me this every day.
Okay, Melissa, now I want you to tell me, what is it that you have against me? The person I married and the person that's sitting out there drinking to herself is not the same person.
Okay, fine. You really want me to tell you, do you?
Yes.
I am just so regretting marrying you. I didn't even like you to begin with.
Hold on a second, what did you just say?
Yeah, you heard me. I don't like you. There's nothing attractive about you in the least. I can't believe I made such a stupid decision and actually tied the knot with you.
This is the most ridiculous thing I have ever heard, Melissa. Are you telling me that you went through a marriage without even liking me? That doesn't make any sense. What was going on through your head?
Oh, look, I don't know. The truth is, there was someone else that I was really into, but they ended up breaking my heart.
This is the first time I'm hearing about this. Who was this guy? I want to know.
His name is Chris DiCaprio.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Come on, you haven't even heard of Chris DiCaprio? He's everywhere.
Look, I know who he is. I'm just really confused that this is what you're upset about. Have you even met the guy? He's a world-renowned actor.
Oh my god, of course I have. There was an old-fashioned exhibition and I was showing all my stuff. He was walking around the booths, he came up, said hi to me, and mentioned that he liked my stuff. I've been obsessed with him ever since. I spent the next couple of years trying to get in contact with him. I spammed his message box trying to get his attention. I even tried to find out where he lived.
This just sounds like major stalking. You didn't actually do all of this, did you?
Of course I did. This was true love. I had to do what I had to do. So many years went by with him just like ignoring me, not giving me the attention I needed. And then one day I see in the news that he's marrying this young woman. I saw the photos of them and everything. She really looked like a conceited little witch. I bet she was so happy being wrapped around his arm.
I can't believe I'm hearing about this, Melissa. The more I know about you, the more I'm just absolutely astounded. You actually loved somebody else? Even after the memories we had together?
Yeah, I'm a pretty cool gal, aren't I?
I don't know if I would describe it as cool, but each to their own. So how does this link to us then? It doesn't make any sense that you would marry me.
Well, I was floating in my life and in a really dark place. I couldn't believe that he would betray me like that. I thought we were going to be together someday.
That's incredibly creepy. But okay, go on.
Do you remember that time that we met? I was sitting on the same train as you. You complimented me on the clothes that I was wearing, and I was a little bit creeped out by you.
You have got to be kidding me. After everything you told me, you're really gonna sit there and say that I was the creepy one? Who's the one that spammed a celebrity's inbox day after day expecting a miracle to happen?
Well, hey, I just wanted to be honest about it. That's how I felt at the time. You kept talking and talking, and it was starting to annoy the crap out of me. I kept looking at you and thinking, just how could someone become this miserable? I mean, there's just like no chick that's gonna date this guy. He's actually forced himself to come talk to me. What a loser.
The only reason I started talking to you that day was because I could see that you were crying. You were on that train sniffling to yourself. I thought you wanted the attention. I didn't even have any thought of dating you.
Oh, whatever you say, Steven. You just used all of that as an excuse to talk to a pretty girl. Just admit it.
Whatever, go on then. Where is your side of the story leading?
The more you talked, the more I could see you were a miserable person, and then it suddenly clicked to me. This guy's probably more miserable than me. Imagine if I actually went along with him. Imagine if I actually became his partner. He would probably be over the moon about it. It felt like giving out a charity service, so I invited you to dinner the next day.
Are you kidding me right now? Was that honestly your intentions back then? I don't have any words to describe how ridiculous that is.
I don't care what you think about it, Steven. That's how I felt. Then our kids came along, and there was a little part of me that was hoping that one of them would kind of resemble Chris DiCaprio. I thought maybe that God would look on all my good deeds of marrying you and reward me with a handsome little baby like him. Those kids popped out of my body, and I was looking at the boy, and he's a spitting image of you. From that point on, I just had no motivation to support this marriage.
So here it is. It's all coming out now, isn't it? Honestly, Melissa, I had no idea that this was the type of person you were. I can't believe you lied to me this whole time. So you don't even like me?
Nope. You're pretty much the exact opposite of the type of guy that I wanted to be with. Anyway, because of that, you need to make up for it in other areas. I don't want you slacking off. Everything needs to be perfect, especially for tomorrow.
What do you mean for tomorrow? What's going on?
Oh, right. Did I, forget to tell you? Yeah, a couple of my gals are coming, and we're going to have a party together. I want you to make everything clean and spotless, and most of all, I want you to get those two little brats in bed. I don't want them interrupting my story as I'm talking about my beloved Chris DiCaprio.
Melissa, this is absolutely insane. I've already cleaned the house today. It's pretty much spotless. Just make sure you don't make a mess out there, and you'll be fine for tomorrow.
Yeah, well, it's not good enough for me. If it was my angel, Chris DiCaprio, I would have let him off the hook, but you're not him, are you? So you're going to do an extra good job at cleaning, especially that kitchen floor. I want that floor squeaky clean. You better spend the rest of your day tomorrow on your hands and knees, scrubbing it. You absolute degenerate. How dare you? How dare you put me in the condition I'm in? Just when I was thinking that you couldn't get any worse. Not only do you refuse to clean up, cook me a decent meal, or look after those kids properly, but you actually have the nerve to spite me? Is this the type of man you are? Even the moment I tell you what to do and urge you to get your act together, you take it out on me? You actually fight back instead of accepting that you need to do something with yourself? I should put you in prison. I should. You're an absolute menace. I can't believe you're the father of my children. You've caught a lucky break, I'll tell you that much, because if I didn't need you to raise those kids, I'd have you behind bars.
Someone isn't happy. You can bark all you want. It doesn't bother me in the least. Melissa, none of this was my fault. You were warned and I had signs everywhere.
What do you mean I was warned? I don't remember anything like that.
Of course you didn't remember anything. You were as drunk as a sailor. I'm surprised you were able to walk on a normal surface, let alone the kitchen floor.
Don't you make fun of me. You set me up to walk on that floor. You made it extra slippery for me to hurt myself. Just admit it.
I'm not admitting to anything, Melissa. I told you not to go in there. I had signs and barriers to prevent anyone from going in there. Despite all of that, you tore them all down. You didn't want to listen to your husband. You didn't want to be embarrassed in front of your friends. You still want to pretend that I'm always your slave and you were the master.
Oh my God, you're just exaggerating. What, so I ordered you around a little bit and you take that personally? Get over yourself, Stephen.
What do you mean ordered me around a little bit? I can hear what you and your friends were doing out there. You intentionally spilled wine on the carpet and then called me out to clean it up. After I was on my hands and knees for half an hour, I walked back into the room and I hear you and your girls cackling about it. 10 minutes later, the exact same thing happens. Just admit it, you're getting a power trip from this.
I don't know what you're talking about, darling. That doesn't sound like me at all. I know what I'm like when I'm drunk. I'm the sweetest little girl there is.
You're a little troll is what you are.
What did you just call me? You know what? That's it. I am getting out of this hospital right now. Just you wait until I get home. I'm going to be kicking you in the place where it hurts most.
Oh, wow, this is interesting. Is that actually what you're gonna do to me?
You're damn straight. It's not going to stop there either. After I have you on the ground squealing in pain, I might give you another round. That'll teach you to talk to me with a bit more respect.
This is crazy, Melissa. Don't tell me that no one has told you the news yet. Are you still in the dark about what's happened to you?
What do you mean, what's happened to me? Nothing has happened to me. I'm fine. You think a little tumble is going to break this gal? I don't look it, but I was quite the tomboy when I was younger. I used to play in football teams. My big brother taught me to toughen up. I am not some fragile little girl that gets broken.
Melissa, do you even know what happened yesterday? Do you know how bad your fall was?
It's not as bad as being tackled by a 200-pound man, of full force, mind you.
Have you had a discussion with the doctors yet?
Of course I haven't. I woke up this morning and the first thing I wanted to do was blast you. I need to put you in your place so you don't get any of these stupid ideas in the future.
You know what, Melissa? I don't even know what to say right now. I'm just gonna give you a couple more minutes. I suggest that you call the doctor and tell them that you woke up.
What are you talking about? What's this weird change in your attitude? Don't you try and run away from me. You and I aren't done yet.
How about you just talk to the doctor and then you can message me? In the meantime, I'm gonna take care of the kids.
This isn't real, right? I'm just sitting in some crazy dream. Someone's gonna pinch me and I'm gonna wake up. I'm not actually sitting in a hospital bed with my legs paralyzed. I'm not sitting in bed dreading what's going to happen to me for the rest of my life. There's just no way that's happening. It's all a dream, right? Someone's going to wake me up. Chris DiCaprio himself is going to pinch me and smile at me. He's going to walk into my bedroom with a tray of breakfast. My whole married life, it hasn't been real. It was just some bad nightmare that I needed to wake up from. Well, that's okay. Chris DiCaprio, I'm waiting for you. Come pinch your woman. Save her. Save her from this horrible, horrible dream.
You're not dreaming, Melissa. Enough with the fantasies.
I can't believe that this is my whole life. Everything that I've been working for, it's all gone to ruin now. This is real, isn't it? I'm actually paralyzed. I'm not going to be able to walk for the rest of my life. And I am going to make you pay, Stephen. You are such a coward. You should be here.
What did you say?
Yes, you heard me. You should be here. Even in my current condition, you scared of the wrath that I can unleash upon you. To actually do this to your wife is just inhumane, even if you hate her. You are pure evil, Stephen.
I've had enough of hearing that. I don't want you to be calling me evil again. I told you to stop that night. You didn't want to listen. You still wanted to show off in front of your friends.
Just what the hell happened? I thought I just tripped over in the kitchen. Why would it turn out like this?
Have you actually seen the rest of your body? Have you even seen your face, for that matter?
The doctor said he's going to come back with more reports, but he wanted to tell me about my legs in the meantime.
Well, your misery doesn't stop there, I'm afraid. What happened was that you got me to clean that floor for you, and you wanted it squeaky clean. It was already clean enough to begin with, but after waxing it, it became more slippery than an ice rink. I gave you a warning and put up signs to make sure that no one went in there. You didn't listen to me. That's when you fell.
Is that really all that happened? It was just one little clumsy fall?
You were in a drunken state and you fell forward into the glass door. After smashing through it, you continued to lose your balance and went headfirst down the stairs. You tumbled down those stairs, breaking a step here and there. After that, you blacked out and we put you in the hospital. Now you're in the condition that you are in now.
Holy cow! I should have died from that. That sounds hectic. It makes sense that my legs are pretty much useless now.
It doesn't just end there, though. Melissa, your face is an absolute wreck. Take a look at the camera on your phone.
Oh my god. What has happened to my nose? This is unbelievable. My perfectly symmetrical face. This isn't me. I don't care what you say. This is a bad dream, isn't it? How could any of this get worse.
Well, how about I lighten your mood for you, Melissa? You were talking about how you didn't love me and that you considered it a burden that we were married. Well, guess what? Your dreams came true. I'm gonna be leaving you now.
Wait, you're not seriously doing that, are you? Come on, don't listen to what I was saying then. Look at the condition I'm in now. I need someone's support. I want someone by my side. Come on, Steven, you're not actually going to do this to me, are you?
After treating me the way that you did, do you really think that I'm gonna come back to you? Even if you're gonna be wheeling around on a wheelchair for the rest of your whole life, I've got no sympathy for you. Melissa, you were cruel and unsympathetic to my circumstance. So, I'm gonna have the same attitude towards yours.
Oh my god, this can't be happening. Steven, you shouldn't be listening to me. I was drunk. Everyone's going to say something stupid when they're drunk. Come on. Even you must have done something like this in the past. Don't get mad at me.
That's not an excuse, Melissa. Also, it just further proves how much you detested me. It's quite clear that you never had any respect for me in the beginning.
Well, what about the kids? Have you thought about them?
I've come up with a solution, don't you worry. I'll give you some time to recover and then we'll talk. Melissa and I officially got a divorce. We're still raising the children though. By the time each child was able to wean off the mother's milk and we got them on formula, I got Melissa to move out as soon as possible. She took our little girl and I got the boy. From that point on, we went our separate paths. Melissa was absolutely distraught that she lost her amazing home and a partner to help her raise her child. She also couldn't live with herself looking in the mirror every day. Her nose destroyed her spirit. It would never be the same again. She grew more bitter towards people and eventually went to her workplace drunk. Her clothing brand was critically flushed down the toilet. Her work quit after days and days of abuse from her. The clothing items she made weren't up to standard. People exposed her on YouTube as being the worst boss that they've ever had to work under. Her father felt really sorry for her and did his best to support her. She was raising the child on her own. Eventually, it got to the point where her alcoholic behavior was too much for him to handle, and he didn't deem it safe for the children to be living with her. From that point on, all the parental guardianship went to me. Melissa now drinks on her own with the occasional visit from her father. She doesn't have the nerve to contact me, and I like it that way. As for me, I'm not going to say that things were very easy at the start. I had one child and then it increased to 2. Even if the chances of me raising the kids, maintaining my own health, and working at the same time were near to impossible, I had to do it. Paul visited me one day and expressed his apologies for the way his daughter acted. He feels like if he noticed things earlier, he could have changed them. It's all in the past, and I told him not to worry about it. In exchange, he offered me a job at his company. He knew that I was a good person, and it wasn't my fault that I had to get a divorce from his daughter. He didn't want to see me or my kids suffering, and, as a consequence, being put on a train headed rapidly to a life of despair. He decided to retire, took his wife, and moved in with me. They now look after the kids while I'm at work. In the meantime, life from this point on is looking like smooth sailing. I'm put back in a position that I was comfortable in, and I'm earning even more than I was the last time that I was working. The only problem is that the kids are going to grow up someday and want to know who their mother was. I'll have to explain the horrible circumstances that we were in and why I had to separate from their mom. I'm hoping by that time she really works on herself. I want her to be a mother that I can introduce them to. Despite what I think about her, my kids shouldn't treat their mother like she's an evil villain.
Honey, where are you? It's already 10 p.m. You haven't come home yet and you're not answering any of my calls. Why are you acting this way? I found the time to make you your favorite beef stew despite being in the hospital the entire day taking care of your mom. And instead of hearing a thank you from you, what do I get? The cold shoulder. You're doing God knows what at this hour without returning any of my calls. Don't you think you're being a bit selfish?
That's because I don't want to see your disgusting face. It repulses me. I've been having a couple of drinks at the bar for the past few hours. I can't bear the thought of going home to be greeted by a pig like you.
What the hell? Did you just call me a pig?
Oh, so you don't like being called that? How about a hippo? Or an elephant? Be my guest to pick whatever fat, ugly animal you'd like to be called. You were a hell of a lot more attractive before we got married. I remember falling in love with you because you resembled Brooke Shields in her prime. But now look at you. You've become an older, wrinklier version of Jabba the Hutt. All of my friends' wives are just as pretty now as they were when they got married. It's all about mindset, Mary. You should have been more diligent about working out more and eating less. You failed to maintain your figure. Now look what happened to you.
What the hell are you talking about? I'm 5'3" and weigh only 110 pounds, and you're calling me an elephant? I actually weighed more when I first met you. At that time, I was over 120 pounds. Every time I go visit my parents, they constantly worry that I'm becoming more and more haggard. You're the only one around here who's calling me fat. Anthony, I think you need to go check your vision.
Are you serious? Did you really lose weight after we got married? Then why is your face so round and chubby all the time, like a pumpkin? Well, I can only think of one possible explanation. If you didn't get uglier because of your weight, you got uglier because of your indolence. Your face is so full of wrinkles and freckles. You clearly don't put any effort to look even remotely presentable. You no longer wear makeup anymore, and you always wear the same drab clothes day in and day out. At work, I'm used to seeing attractive young women walking around dressed up like fashion models. And coming home, God, I just shudder at the sight of you. Ugh. Don't you feel anything as a woman? Don't you ever sit and wonder how you've become as unattractive as you are right now? Does it not hurt your sense of pride at all?
God, you really don't think before you speak, do you? You never know when to keep your trap shut. Who do you think is responsible for making me this way, Anthony? Just think for a sec. Think real hard. I haven't been able to sleep properly for the past several years. Do you know why? Because I've been busy caring for your sick, elderly mother, day and night. Ever since then, my face has become swollen. I haven't had time to put on makeup or do my hair properly, and on top of that, I have to raise our 2 children on my own while cooking and cleaning for you every single day. So if you think I became this way because I was lazy, you better get yourself a reality check. If you really want me to start taking care of my appearance, give me a day off during the week so that I can spend time on myself. And from now on, I want you to try bathing your mom, emptying her bedpan, and taking her to the hospital, even if it's just once a month. Maybe you'll come to understand how tough my life has been. And until then, I really don't think you have any right to complain about how unattractive I am to you.
But that's the wife's job, Mary. Are you really expecting the husband to do all of that? It's your responsibility to raise the kids and take care of the in-laws, am I right? All the other wives perform their duties without complaint, so I really don't get why you think it's unfair. Same with my family. My mom nursed my grandmother until she passed away, and my grandmother did the same for her mother, all the while taking care of the household. Mary, you need to stop taking credit for doing something that is obviously your job, and complaining about how hard it is.
My job? What the hell are you talking about, Anthony? Isn't it technically your responsibility to take care of your mother? She's the one who raised you, not me. Even though we're not biologically related, I diligently looked after your mom for 7 whole years. So at the very least, don't you think I deserve a thank you?
Okay, thanks so much for everything, Mary. There, happy now?
It's not funny, Anthony. Stop being such a jerk.
I can't live with a wife like you anymore. You're just an extremely difficult person. After that old woman is gone, I want you to leave my house forever. I can't imagine living the rest of my life with an ugly hag like you. After my mom dies, I'll use the $1 billion in inheritance to divorce you and find myself a much younger and more beautiful wife. I mean, I have my whole life in front of me. Wouldn't it just suck if I had to waste it living with someone as bland and hideous as you?
Anthony, what have you been smoking? You've been spewing nonsense for the past 5 minutes. So you're planning on divorcing me and remarrying someone younger, huh? All this time, all you've ever done was use me as a caretaker for your mom. And once your mom dies, you're gonna discard me like an old rag? You call yourself a father and a husband? Are you even human? You should be ashamed of yourself, Anthony. What would our kids think if they overheard what you were saying to me right now?
At times, you need to show determination, Mary, that you won't be held back by trivial matters of the heart. Life is tough, and sometimes you need to make tough decisions. But I think that this is a very important lesson to teach our kids. But despite this, I understand all your efforts as a faithful wife and daughter-in-law. You've cared for my sick mom for these past 7 years without much complaint. I would never be able to put myself in your shoes even for a day. That's what I respect about you. But I also think it's important to teach our daughter that it's useless to live your life like that. You wouldn't want our daughter to end up like you, right? Living the rest of her life tending to her sick elderly in-laws? How miserable would that be? Am I wrong?
Has it ever crossed your mind that I can pack my bags immediately and go to my parents' house? Whatever happens to your mom is no longer any of my business.
I know you wouldn't. Actually, you can't. If you could, you would have run away a long time, Mary. You will never be able to abandon your terminally ill mother-in-law, and you will never be able to leave the children behind. I can say this for a fact because I know you. I know what kind of person you are. You may be a strong-willed woman, but you are also fiercely devoted to your family, Mary. I respect your tough, tenacious nature, but I can't love you anymore as my wife.
Anthony, you're just beating a dead horse at this point. What's the use of continuing this talk? Let's just end this, shall we?
As expected from my wife, I knew you would react like that. Like I told you before, you'll never be able to abandon the family. Right now, I'm enjoying some quality time with my friends at the bar. Don't wait around for me. Just go visit my mom at the hospital or something. Keep her company.
That's right, everyone. This is the type of husband I am living with right now. A lot of people have asked me why I'm living like this, but I just couldn't bear sending my mother-in-law to a nursing home. After getting married, I lived with my in-laws under one roof. My mother-in-law often gave me a hard time. She would make me do all the household chores and scold me if they weren't completed to her standard. Eventually, Anthony's mother became paralyzed on one side and couldn't move freely on her own. Seeing that, I couldn't help but feel bad for her. She begged me to let her stay at home and not send her away to the assisted living facility. I couldn't turn down her request, and that was how I started to care for my mother-in-law. It's already been 7 years since then. It's been really exhausting at times, but I don't regret my decision. That is, up until the point when my husband started threatening to divorce me after his mom dies. There were times when I wanted to get a divorce immediately, but thinking about the past 7 years I had lost, I felt it was unfair to just give up that easily. That was how I started to plan my revenge on my husband. Anthony, your mother passed away just now. Come to the hospital as soon as possible.
I told you I'm busy right now. I'm having dinner with my boss. It's an important meeting that will determine whether or not I get the promotion. So stop texting me.
Are you out of your mind? Your mom just passed away and you're more concerned with getting promoted?
The old woman is dead. I can't bring her back. What else do you want me to do about it? The doctors already said she won't make it by the end of the week. Besides, death is a natural part of life. No one can escape it. Why are you making such a big deal out of it? It's not that deep. My mom suffered more than enough during her lifetime. She was bedridden and couldn't move freely on her own. She constantly had to be cared for. And now that she's free from her pain and misery, she's able to rest peacefully in heaven. Isn't that actually better for her? We're not gonna rush with the funeral arrangement, so just do whatever you want.
How can you call yourself her son? Up until now, you've pushed the responsibility of nursing your sick mom onto me, all while you was sitting back and doing nothing. If you have even an ounce of humanity left in you, shouldn't you at the very least take care of your mom after her decease?
I'm not saying that I won't attend her funeral. I'm just saying that I'll see her at the funeral.
There's no point in trying to reason with you, Anthony. You've lost even the slightest trace of humanity. Fine. I've officially given up on you. I won't ask you for anything else.
Has God finally heard my prayers? That sick old woman is dead, and I'll be divorcing that monster, Mary. Finally, I'm free. Now all I have left to do is enjoy the rest of my life with the $1 billion my late mom left me. Once I find myself a hot new wife, my life is complete. And as for you, Mary, you've worked hard caring for that nasty old woman. Don't hold too much of a grudge for the lost time. Just focus on spending the rest of your life living freely as you please.
Don't worry, honey. I'm not holding a grudge. I'll soon be getting compensated for all the years of suffering I've been through. I'd like to think of the entire experience as paid labor rather than a daughter-in-law's duty.
Compensation? What do you mean?
2 years ago, your mom named me as the sole beneficiary of her entire estate. But I guess you never found out about it until now, that is.
What the hell? How can you do this to me? How dare you snatch my mom's assets away from me?
Have you forgotten the text message you sent me 2 years ago? It was late at night and you were drunk at the time, that once your mom dies, you'll divorce me and remarry someone younger? I was so shocked when I heard that. I devoted myself to this family all these years, only to be thrown away like an old shoe. There was no way I could let that happen. None whatsoever. That's when I decided to do everything in my power to ensure that you wouldn't be getting any of your mother's money.
I don't believe this. I have never seen a more cruel and spiteful woman as you, Mary. So, for the past 2 years, you've been putting up a facade while plotting to stab me in the back? Are you telling me that I have been scammed by a worthless housekeeper like you?
Sorry, Anthony, but yes. Unlike you, your mom was actually grateful toward me. She would give me allowance from time to time as a sign of gratitude. Your mom was also quite generous toward the kids, and she would buy them presents for their birthdays and whatnot. But as far as I know, you're the only one who didn't even get a dime from her. I'm sure you know the reason why.
How do you expect me to know? By chance, that old woman have memory problems like dementia? The way I see it, you took advantage of an elderly woman who was stricken with Alzheimer's. And you manipulated her into giving you all her wealth and assets. Shall we take this issue to court and let the law decide who's right?
Well, your mom didn't have any hint of dementia, even during her last moments.
Then explain to me why my mom decided to leave everything to you.
I showed a film to your mom. It was about a character who was nearing the end of her life. She realizes that she won't be able to bring any of her possessions to the other side. Her money, her house, or her jewelry collection. So instead of clinging onto her material wealth, she decides to distribute whatever she had left to the people who loved and supported her. After fulfilling her last wishes, she prepares herself for her departure from this world. It was a very touching movie, and I think your mom came to a certain realization after watching it, and that's how me and the kids were able to receive so much money from her. It's been 2 years since your mom's passing. Right now, she has about $1 million left in her bank account. Are you not aware of this?
I have no way of knowing that. I'm her son, her flesh and blood. How could that crazy old woman think about handing over her money to everyone else except me? Do you think I'm just gonna sit around and not do anything about this? I'm gonna sue you until I get my money back.
And when was the last time you brought even a glass of water for your sick mother? Oh, that's right. Never. The only reason you cared about your mom was because of her money. Before her death 2 years ago, your mom named me as the beneficiary of her will. So I wonder how you'll be able to sue me for something that is rightfully mine.
It's our joint savings, so I'm legally entitled to half of the inheritance.
We didn't amass this much wealth on our own. This is definitely not a joint savings, Anthony. Nice try. If you want to fight for the money, hire a lawyer first. But before that, maybe you should consider where you're gonna live for the time being. If you're wondering why I'm bringing that up, it's because your mom already sold the house to my parents 2 years ago for a quarter of the market value.
What the hell? That cheaply?
Your mom has been very grateful to my parents. She felt bad for making their only daughter take care of her for 7 years, and thankful for not being sent to a nursing home. So she allowed my parents to purchase the house at a vastly reduced price. It was your mom's way of expressing gratitude for allowing her to quietly spend the rest of her days at home. Come to think of it, my mom also helped out a lot with raising the kids and taking care of the household. Had it not been for her, I wouldn't have been able to nurse your mom all this time. Your mom was kind enough to allow my parents to live in her house for many years. You should thank your mother, Anthony.
Are you insane? Why would I feel thankful for that? Where the hell am I supposed to live now?
Go live with your new girlfriend. You can move in with her.
What did you say?
Oh, don't tell me you didn't think I was aware about your plans to get remarried. I heard you already found someone younger and prettier than me. I already submitted a request for an alimony through my lawyer. You had better prepare that money, Anthony.
You have really lost it, haven't you? Why don't you just go ahead and kill me, huh? Wouldn't that make you feel better anyway? How can you do something so heinous, you vile woman?
Ouch, that's harsh, Anthony. How can you be so hostile toward me? And lastly, I'll be demanding child support from you to be paid regularly into my account, so don't even try to wriggle your way out of it. So that is how our 16-year marriage came to an end. All these years, my ex-husband treated me like a maid and caretaker, only to have everything taken away from him by one person he treated with such disdain. Whenever I think of the look on Anthony's face after he lost in court, I feel so much better about myself. After losing his family and inheritance rights, he moved to a small apartment by himself, or so I've heard. Practically broke, Anthony was soon dumped by his much younger mistress. He'd be hard-pressed to find any woman who's willing to marry a divorcee in his 50s who doesn't own a house or have financial wealth. As for me, I've started working full-time at a local nursing home. I even got certified to work as a professional caregiver. After nursing my sick elderly mother-in-law for 7 years, I realized that this job is actually my calling. I'm extremely happy to be able to help others in need while living with my 2 kids. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to see more content.
Hey, Sarah! What is the matter with you? Why did you respond to the RSVP saying you couldn't come? What are you talking about? Oh, right. You mean the wedding invitation that was sent to my parents' house? Yeah. Why would I want to go to something like that? Of course I said I'm not going. I mean, what makes you think that I would want to go to my ex-husband's wedding? We've been divorced for ages. Surely you're not still angry about what happened. Did you already forget the reason we split up? Because after 3 months of marriage, you decided that I was too old for you and you cheated on me with that 27-year-old. I am going to assume that you didn't just try and invite me to see you two getting married, though. In any case, why would I ever want to celebrate the wedding of a man who did so much to hurt me? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Where did all of this come from? Come on, Sarah. Don't tell me that after all this time you still have some feelings for me. I mean, we've already been divorced, what, some 5 years now, haven't we? But of course, you can't just seem to let go of me, can you? That is not what is going on here at all. Don't play games with me. Anyways, a wedding isn't really something that you should be inviting all your exes to, don't you think? I mean, don't you think that might even be a little rude to your new wife to invite your old wife to the wedding? Did that ever cross your mind? I know, in normal circumstances you might be right, but I think this really just goes to show how big my heart is for all of this in my life, past and present. John, I really don't think you know what you're talking about right now. What do you mean by that? Oh, I get it now. That's it. You're just worried because you're jealous of my new wife. Come again? What would I even have to be jealous of her? Well, for one thing, my new wife is 19 years old. What do you think about that? Wait, what? You're going to marry a 19-year-old? Are you being serious right now? Is this real? John, you and I are both 45 years old. I mean, don't you think that's a bit too young for people our age? That is just cradle robbing at this point. Hey, you better watch what you say. The love that I feel for Jessica is pure and real, just like the love she has back for me. Oh, I see. I apologize for questioning any of this. Oh well, can't say I blame you. Of course you would probably be surprised by all of this. But after we divorced, I spent ages and ages searching for my perfect woman. And after all my hard work, I finally found her. Now, we are going to get married. So you just wrap your head around that. And so after all of your searching, you landed on a 19-year-old as your one and only soulmate? Well, duh. I mean, if you're going to marry someone, the younger the better. So of course it was only natural that I got divorced from some 40-year-old bat. What other choice was there when you think about it? Oh yes, I'm sorry for going through the natural process of aging. That was my bad. Anyways, I bet you are still single and lonely, aren't you? And just why would I tell you anything about my love life? Aw, can't you tell me? Or is it some big dark secret no one can know about? It's not a secret. It is just that I cannot think of a single reason why I should share details from personal life with someone like you. Well, at least come to wish the both of us a happy life together. It's the polite thing to do, after all. I've already made sure that a seat will be set aside with your name on it. People are already expecting you to be there. Well, I am not going, and that is that. Got it? Hey, Sarah. What is going on with you? You're really not going to come to my wedding today. Are you serious? I cannot believe how petty you are being about all of this. I mean, this is my wedding we are talking about here. I know you wouldn't want to miss this for anything. And after I went through all of the trouble of saving you a seat, too. Although, I guess I'm not surprised you didn't show. Still, your seat is still here if you want it. It's in the very last row next to the exit, so you can go running out when you feel like you're about to die from embarrassment. Also, it seems like there is another wedding happening in this venue, and you will never guess who is getting married. It's some pop star. Taylor something. Anyway, the young people seem to really love her. Can you believe someone like that is getting married today at the same venue as us? And once the ceremony is done here, we are going straight to the court to make things official. Can you believe that our wedding anniversary is going to be the same day as this celebrity's? That is cool. I couldn't be happier. I just feel so bad for you, though. You're just so old now with so little to look forward to. What kind of life could you possibly hope to lead from now that would make you happy? I can't really think of anything. Anyways, I'm off to enjoy getting married. See ya! Hello? Sarah? The wedding is about to start for real this time. Where are you? Are you seriously not even going to make an appearance? Or are you mad at me because I was being a little too honest with you about how sad your life is earlier? That's no reason not to show up, though. After all, you have a seat with your name on it waiting for you here. It would be rude not to show up after all the effort I've gone through to give you a spot here. Besides, I think coming here might finally wake you up to reality a bit. So just come down and say hi, won't you? Hey! What kind of sick game are you trying to play here? Do you have any idea what you've done? You better give me back my Jessica right now! Wow, your messages have been so annoying today. I can hardly believe it. My phone has just been blowing up because of you nonstop. Would you mind not texting me for a whole day? What is your problem? Shut up. I'm not in the mood for any of your little games right now, okay? Now, you better return Jessica to me right now. Tell me where she is. What? What could you even possibly be talking about right now? Why would I have even the slightest hint of wherever your bride ran off to? Look, I know that you secretly decided to still come to my wedding because of all the secret feelings you still have for me lingering inside of you. But I would have never thought that you would actually do something to Jessica because you were so jealous of her. How could you? John, listen to me when I tell you that I really have no clue at all what you are talking about right now. Okay? Okay then. Explain yourself. What is the real reason that you decided to show your face at my wedding today? Huh? Well, it's like you said earlier. It is not just your wedding happening today, right? The truth is that I'm actually here to participate in the other wedding going on here. Huh? What are you... Wait. You mean that you are going to that one pop star's wedding? But why? How? How did you get invited? Taylor Sloth. That's right. I'm going to that one. But since I'm here already, maybe this would be a good chance for me to introduce you to my husband and daughter. Your... who? What are you talking about? Of course, I can't really have you meet them in person, but... You see, my new husband has a child from his previous marriage, and his daughter happens to be getting married at the moment. That is to say, Taylor is a bit busy. You're kidding me. And just what the heck do you mean that you've already remarried? When did all this happen? You didn't tell me. Well, I did. I happened to meet him at a work conference about 3.5 years ago. And now we're happily sending off his daughter to be married. But... wait a second. I thought that her dad was some kind of record label executive or something, wasn't he? That's right. That's the man who I'm married to. But... why? I don't get it. How could you? How could you marry a man like that? And why would you want to go to his daughter's wedding ceremony instead of mine? It just doesn't make sense. Is this just some kind of sick way of trying to get back at me or something? Wow, John, you really need an ego check if you think all of this has been about you. I am not there to do anything to your wedding. The fact that we are in the same place at the same time is just a coincidence. In fact, you should know that I am just as upset as having to share the date and venue for my Taylor's wedding with yours. That is exactly why I already explained to my husband about our circumstances and they informed the staff about it. Just in case. Anyways, if you are going to keep spamming my phone with messages like you have been all day, then I think I am going to just turn my phone off. Wait, please. So you're telling me that you really have no idea where Jessica went? I can't seem to find her around here anywhere. How could I kidnap someone when I don't even know what they look like, John? Well, I don't know. Maybe you looked her up while stalking me one day or something. It was just a thought. Look, I'm a very busy person and I really don't have time for those kinds of games. In fact, if you have all this time to be texting all of this nonsense, then I suggest you spend that time really thinking about where your fiancé could have gone instead. Damn! Oh, darn it. I still can't believe that an old hag like you managed to land such a great, rich guy. How did it all come to this? I just don't understand. Hello again, John. Normally, I wouldn't feel like responding to you, but... I heard from a friend of mine who was at your wedding that you paid Jessica's parents quite a large sum of money. It seems like you were just trying to buy a wife from this family. I mean, did Jessica even want to get married to you? I mean, I heard that Jessica actually already had a boyfriend. Some guy that she had been dating ever since she was in middle school. You heard all of that? What was that you were saying about the pure love that existed between you and Jessica? To me, it just sounds like one man trying to force what he wants out of a woman. Well, things didn't work out between Jessica and I anyways. We called things off in the end. Is that what happened? Or in the end, did Jessica end up running off with her childhood love and leave you in the dust without a trace of where they had gone? But I just can't believe that they did all of that on top of leaving you with the bill for all of the wedding expenses. I mean, that must have really, really hurt. But she was supposed to be the one. We were supposed to be married by now. Do you really not see anything wrong with trying to force someone to marry you regardless of what their own feelings towards the situation might be? You don't know what you're talking about. Who do you think you are, pretending as if you understand what we had together? You're right. I guess I really don't have any clue what you two had going on together. That's right. But that still leaves me with a couple questions about our own marriage to each other. If you really like younger girls so much, then why did you even bother dating me and agree to the marriage in the first place? I mean, if it was really so bad for you, you could have just broken up with me at any point before we were engaged and saved us all a lot of time and pain. And if I had known just what a low, pathetic man you really are, I would have never agreed to it in the first place. It's because I wanted kids. That's the real reason why I left you. You wanted kids? Yes, I wanted kids. But when we actually got married, you were already 40 years old. And even if it wouldn't be a problem for me, if my wife wasn't able to bear any children, then... well, I really had no choice in the matter if I wanted a kid. What? But you do know that I've given birth since we divorced, right? Wait, really? You had a kid? Whose? When? I didn't know any of this. Well, with my husband, of course. She is already 2 years old now. It is true that there were a lot of concerns about me getting pregnant at my age, and there was a lot to worry about while I was actually carrying, but I had so much support from friends and family around me that in the end, I was able to give birth to a beautiful baby girl. You're lying. That's impossible. None of that can be true. I mean, I didn't see any kid with you when you showed up to the wedding yesterday. Oh, she was there. She was just outside playing with her grandparents at the moment when you saw me. But no, my whole family came with me to the wedding. You've got to be kidding me. Yes, her grandparents are just the sweetest. They saw how much I had on my plate while I was trying to run things. They took my little girl off of my hands and played with her so that I could smoothly participate in the wedding with nothing else to worry about. That's all that was happening, though. No big conspiracy or lie or anything like that. Are you serious? I can't believe this. I mean, it's just no fair. Why did all of these good things happen to you? And now I've lost my Jessica. I have nothing. Last night we were supposed to have our first night together as husband and wife. And then this morning we were supposed to have our first sunrise as newlyweds. And no, there's nothing. No sunrises. Nothing. I wanted to see her young face bashfully saying good morning to me after having fallen asleep on me the night before. I had so many dreams with her. And now it's all ruined. Look, everything you just mentioned wanting to do with your teenage bride is extremely creepy and is making me uncomfortable. Please stop all of this. What do you mean? I'm just expressing how I felt about my runaway bride. John, be honest with me. Do you really think you have as many good points as a partner as you really claim to? What? What are you talking about? Of course I have plenty going for me. How could you even ask that? I mean, I was this close to marrying a 19-year-old, wasn't I? Doesn't that say something about the kind of person I am? In more ways than I think you really even know, John. Anyways, it sounds like Jessica didn't even want to get married in the first place, and that is why she left you waiting at the altar. Honestly, John, you need to try and look at yourself more objectively. You are 45 years old. You cannot be chasing after all these young ladies. It's just not right. I should be more objective with myself. I mean, now you're just kind of a pudgy older guy with an ego problem. I just think you should be a little more careful about what you do with all that confidence I guess you must have. What did you just say about me? Anyways, I don't really think we have anything else to talk about, so... Wait, we're not done here. See you. Sarah, I've got some good news for you. I've done a lot of thinking and soul-searching on the matter, and I have finally come to this conclusion. I am ready for you to take me back now. Now that I know that you can still have kids, I don't really have any more problems being with you. So, what do you say? Of course, if we do get together, you'll have to leave behind that other brat you had. But I figured that was a given. It's okay though, because you can just have my kid instead. In fact, I think I want at least 2 kids, because if we just had a single child, they might get lonely, you know? You were right. I shouldn't have been fooling around with younger girls anyways. They're all selfish and just after older men's money anyways. It is all too clear for me to see that, since you can still have kids, being with you is the much better option. I just wish I hadn't been such a fool and noticed all of this sooner. Hey! Sarah! Why aren't you answering me? Pick up the phone. I am trying to talk to you about something important here. I am telling you that I am ready for you to take me back. We can go back to the way things used to be now. Isn't that great? I even said that I would let you have my kids. It's what I've always wanted, so it'll work out great. You aren't just going to pass up a chance like this, right? Sarah, please. I'm desperate here. I don't have any more money. I gave it all to Jessica's parents so that they would agree to let me marry her. Sarah, please. I am begging you. Please come back and take care of me. I'm dying out here. He said he wanted me to have 2 more kids when I am turning 46 later this year? Yeah, I don't think so. Anyways, now I am spending all my time as a stay-at-home mom, taking care of my precious little girl. I sent a friend to explain all of this to John, and it seems like the message has finally gotten through to him. Later on, I heard that John went back to Jessica's parents and demanded his money back since the wedding didn't happen. I guess something happened at his work and they decided they couldn't afford to keep him hired. With no job now, I know that John has been really struggling with money. I heard that before John could take any real action, Jessica's parents took the money and are hiding out somewhere John will never find them. Since he doesn't have any money to try and track them down, John just has to keep struggling to survive paycheck to paycheck while he thinks of the life he could have had if things went differently. It also seems that Jessica had a lot of really good friends who sympathized with her being forced to marry someone who she didn't love. Because of this, John can't get a single word out of any of her friends or acquaintances about where she and her childhood boyfriend ran off to. I can only hope that the 2 of them found their happily ever after, wherever they are. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this. Sophie, how have you been doing? You know, I've been a bit disappointed and worried about you since I have not been hearing from you much lately. You're not giving me the cold shoulder or trying to upset me on purpose, are you? Oh, Mom! I'm so sorry. I was feeling a bit under the weather. I should have let you know sooner. I think while I was focusing so much on feeling well and getting healthy again, I guess I dropped the ball and didn't keep in touch with you as much as I should. Did I really upset you? I'm sorry. Oh, really? You were sick? How so? Are you feeling better now? Well, it seems like I'm the only one around who was able to catch a bad cold during this hot summer. But don't worry, Mom. It wasn't too bad. You know, I was always the one who got sick during the oddest times. I have never been one for good timing, have I? Oh, yes. You were and apparently still are quite right, my dear. But, by the way, you and your husband have been getting along well, right? No quarrels or anything? Me and Kevin? Yeah, we've been getting along fine. Nice and easy. Nothing new. You know, like we've always been from the day we first dated and the day we married. Nothing out of the ordinary in our relationship. It's kind of boring, actually. Anyway, why do you ask? Well, it's not that I am suspecting Kevin of having done anything bad, but, well, I'm not sure if I should be sending this to you, but, well, send what? What is it? What are you talking about? Well, there is a chance I could be wrong. I mean, it has been quite a long time since I last saw your husband, so maybe I am wrong about all this. Okay, I'll just tell you. Earlier, while I was on my way to the farmer's market, I saw someone who looked a lot like your husband. And that man was walking into a motel with a very different woman. She looked to be a much younger woman, actually. What? But Kevin said he is working overnight at the university tonight. Take a look, Sophie. Is this man your husband? Is this Kevin? Yeah, it's him. I'm sure it is him. Oh my god! How could this... This is crazy! What the hell? Oh my god, Mom. I can't believe this. I'm shaking. Is this photo for real? This can't be real. Is this even possible? Oh my. I kept telling myself that it just could not be true. I kept wishing my eyes were seeing wrong, but I am afraid I was right. Yes, Sophie. The photo is for real. Sophie, first just try to calm down. In situations like this, you need to first just try to calm down and stay level-headed. Okay? Don't do anything crazy. Let's think about what to do next. Calm down? Mom, how can I calm down? There's no way I can keep calm right now. Sophie, please just breathe. Try to take some deep breaths in and out. Focus and listen carefully to what I am about to say. It's important. I know right now, you probably want to close up your heart and not listen to a single word that Kevin, I, or anyone else says, but doing that will definitely not help the situation at all. So for now, don't say a single word about this to your husband or to anyone. We need to keep this just between the two of us for now. And first try to gather up as much evidence as you can to prove what he is doing. Okay, Mom. I'll do that. I won't tell anyone. And I'll try to find more evidence. We'll keep this just between the two of us for now. Thanks for letting me know, Mom. Do not fret and drive yourself crazy thinking about what made this man do this to you either. Now that we know the truth, let's be thankful we know it and let's just move forward, okay? And you know you must be as calm and cool as possible during times like this, right? Act natural and be sure that you do not give him any hint that you are aware of what he is doing. Yes, Mom. I'll act natural, calm and cool, and I'll pretend like nothing's wrong. Like I have no idea what has happened while I gather as much proof and evidence as I can. Thanks, Mom. I love you. Hey, honey. Where are you now? Do you think you are going to be getting home late again today?
Hey, yeah, it's the beginning of the new semester, so I've got quite a lot piled up on my to-do list. I'm swamped. Even my assistant teachers are super busy, so it looks like I will have to continue to work overnight here for a while longer.
Oh, gee. Really? You know, your work-life balance really sucks lately. I mean, you can't even eat 3 meals a day properly.
It's alright. You know I was never one to eat much or have much of an appetite anyway. I just feel sorry that I haven't been able to spend much time with you lately.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, it seems like the university professors have been gathering at one of the motels in town lately. Did the offices get flooded or something? Did they collapse during the earthquake we had? Are they closed for repair?
Jeez. Are you seriously gonna start talking about this all being suspicious again? I told you to give it a rest already. Motel? What motel? What are you so suspicious about? Who are you, Sherlock Holmes? You know, when you do this, it's like you've got some kind of delusional jealousy disease lately. You know that?
Oh, so you're saying that I'm delusional and jealous? All right then, let's find out if I am right now. I'm currently standing outside of room number 305 at the Dream Motel. Open the door. Now.
What? What are you talking about? Where are you?
I'm saying that I'm standing right outside the door here while you're laying in there on your filthy, cheating ass with some bubble-headed floozy. Open the door right now, you scumbag, before I break the door down myself and throw you away like the revolting piece of shitty trash you are.
Wait, hold on. Just hold on a minute. This isn't what it looks like. Just hang on a minute.
Hey, old hag.
Who is this? Do I know you?
Who is this? Oh my god. Are you seriously asking me who I am right now? You grabbed my head and tore my hair out earlier as if you were in some insane premenopausal rage or something.
Oh, so you're that night-walking floozy from the motel? Did you contact me because you need some more hair torn out?
OMG! Because of what you did, my hair is completely, missing in some spots. It's, ruined. My thick, beautiful hair was my greatest charm. How are you going to take responsibility and compensate me for this?
This crazy... Are you serious? You're the crazy slut who was cheating with my husband, and you want me to give a damn about your precious scraggly hair being damaged? Sorry, Toots, but I'm not that kind-hearted or charitable. Oh yeah, earlier I was too upset to ask something. But damn, you really didn't hesitate to contact me, did you? Anyway, how old are you?
Me? Try and guess. How old do you think I am?
Are you kidding me?
Ugh, jeez, I'm 23, okay? I'm in my 4th year at Southern University.
Oh, so you're in your 4th year at the university, eh? So you're supposed to be graduating soon, are you not? If that's the case, you should be focusing on writing your thesis or something and just quietly graduate and move on like other self-respecting students. But you are sleeping with professors. Tell me, honestly, what is the relationship between you and my husband?
Well, if you want a straightforward, thorough description, well, we, definitely are not, lovers or anything serious. I'm just a student. Calm down, okay?
What? You say you are not lovers, that you are only his student, and yet you've been going to a motel and sleeping with him? You're a professor, my husband. And on top of that, you of all people are telling me to calm down right now?
I did it to raise my grade, okay? It's the last semester of the year. I need to get passing grade so I can, graduate. So I had this opportunity to ensure I had a passing grade, and,
Wow, what a shameless tramp you are. You know, if your parents knew what you had been doing, I bet they would be so disgusted and ashamed. I bet they disown you and disappear somewhere. Are you even one bit ashamed of how you have been living your life so far? If I were you, I would die of embarrassment and shame. I would not even be able to live with myself if I ever did what you've been doing. It is so disgraceful and demeaning.
ashamed? What is there to be ashamed of? I mean, it's all fine as long as I get a passing grade and graduate. Disgraceful and demeaning? OMG, come on, lady. Take a chill pill already.
Oh my god. That's not what this world is about, you crazy witch. It's not about just getting the degree. It's about respectfully earning it. Ugh, whatever. I'm sick of talking about this with such a sleazy bimbo like you are. But I have just one more thing to say. If you were born as a human being, at least try and live like a civilized one. Have some dignity and respect for yourself. And don't live so shamefully and revoltingly like a slutty tramp. You seem like the kind who probably covers their ears and doesn't listen to a single good piece of advice anyone tries to give you, but for your sake, I hope you will listen just this one time at least. You filthy piece of trash. Hey, Sophie. What the hell? Did you contact Jessie? Is that what that slut told you? Did she actually tell you that I contacted her first? Well, what will you do if I did? And what will you do if I didn't? Ugh, you are so ridiculous. Just answer the question. Did you or did you not contact Jessie? I bet you are assuming I contacted her first. Actually, that witch had the nerve to contact me asking me how I was planning to take responsibility for ripping her hair out and compensate her. I can't believe this. This is so annoying. Alright, whatever. Now that you found out what you wanted to know, are you happy now? Are you satisfied? Oh, yes, definitely. I am 100%, no, 200%. I am 200% satisfied. I am over the moon right now. So, do you at least have a tiny fragment of guilt in you? You must, because I could see the embarrassment written on your face last night, and you haven't even been able to sum up the courage to crawl back into the house yet. In this kind of situation, I guess I should at least give you the chance to give excuses. Come straight back to the house as soon as you finish your lecture today. I decided to use my annual paid time off today, so you better be here. We need to talk about this. Okay, I got it. I'll go to the house as soon as the lecture is over. See you later.
Sophie, why are you not picking up the phone?
Oh, hello. Well, Kathy, I'm very, very busy right now. But why were you calling? Is there something wrong?
Is there something wrong? Are you seriously asking me that because you don't know? Or are you trying to be funny with me right now? I found out that you have filed for a divorce with my precious son. A divorce! I cannot believe this. And you idiotically went ahead and did it so quickly and seemingly for no good reason at all.
Oh, so you didn't ask Kevin to tell you the story behind all of this himself? If you did, Kathy, you would know the reason.
Story? What story? I heard nothing, and I don't want to hear a story. I want to know the reason behind this mess right now.
Oh, really? He didn't tell you? Well, I guess he probably is quite embarrassed and ashamed of this situation, so I guess he wasn't able to tell you, huh? Well, Kathy, it's not like I have anger management issues or anything. I mean, do you really think I would up and file for a divorce for no good reason?
Then why in the hell did you file for a divorce from my warm-hearted, hardworking, wonderful son? How could you be so ungrateful for your own fortune in having married my son? Go ahead and tell me the reason why. Spit it out already. By the way, do you realize how badly this will hurt his reputation?
Well, to be honest, I would really rather not be the one to tell you the reason, Kathy, so please go ask him yourself.
Ugh, fine. I will go and ask him myself. But if it turns out to be some ridiculous, trivial reason, be aware that I will not sit and do nothing about it. You will be sorry for this for the rest of your life.
Hey, Kathy. So, did you ask your son? Did you find out the reason why I am filing for a divorce from your precious golden child?
Yes.
Well. It looks like he told you. And you seem to be rather speechless at the moment. So, do you agree with how I've reacted to this disgusting situation?
Yes. Well, I listened and got the gist of it, but, well, I understand why you are so upset, but can't you just let it go quietly this time? Just let it be.
No way. There's something wrong with my eyes, right? Am I reading this correctly? Did you seriously just ask if I can let this one go? I know this is a bit rude of me to ask, Kathy, but are you out of your mind? Have you seen a head doctor lately? If not, I think you should go.
Sophie, men are men. This happens all the time. It's just human nature for them. You should just look the other way and not worry about it. All men are the same. They all cheat at least once in their lives. Do you really think there is a man on earth who has ever only been able to have eyes and desires for one woman? So just let it go and pretend like it didn't happen, okay?
Kathy, I'm sorry, but I'm no Buddha and I am no Jesus Christ, so even if I was on my deathbed, I would never be able to forgive what he has done. Take care, Kathy.
Sophie, how are you feeling? Are you all right?
Hey, Mom. Yeah, I'm fine. But my mind is going crazy about something else. Things have become so complicated.
What do you mean? Why? Is there something else going on?
My mother-in-law thinks I should just quietly ignore the fact that my husband cheated on me. She asked me to just let it go and pretend it didn't happen. She said all men are like that. And that it is not easy to find a man anywhere who will only have eyes and desires for one woman for as long as they live.
The gall on that woman. I've never heard such a ridiculous request in my life. So, what did you say?
Well, of course I said I won't just let this go. But it's just, I'm so annoyed. It's hurtful enough that my own husband has done this to me, and now even his mother went and slapped me in the face.
It's hard to get over all this. I was planning on not getting directly involved and just watching and protecting you from afar, but I guess that won't work.
What? What do you mean? What are you going to do?
You just wait a minute. Don't do anything. I'll take care of this. Hey, miserable witch. 40 years have passed, but you still haven't changed at all, have you? Well, I haven't heard from you in a while. Not feeling so great, huh? Of course I'm not, you miserable snake. Because of your filthy son. I feel disgusting as well. You can't even teach your son proper morals. You better watch what you say. No matter what, he's still your son-in-law. And it's simple enough to let something like this go once, isn't it? Seriously, what's all this fuss about? Oh, really? Is that simple? You're so good at spouting out nonsense, aren't you? Are you perhaps senile? We're not even that old yet to be going senile, though. Well, they say it takes one to know one. Are you gonna keep talking like this?
I didn't want to bring this up, but I guess I have no choice. Do you remember Susie from Smithfield Girls High School? Susie? I'm not sure. I've heard that name quite a lot. Look at this witch pretending not to know. Did you forget that I was your senior in high school? We lived in the same neighborhood. You were a year below me. Recently, I got a call from Susie. She said you have a background of being involved in adultery as well. What? How did that get out? You think we all live here with our eyes and ears closed. You know how nosy and quick to catch on the middle-aged women are. Your husband was one of the teachers and was already married when you had an affair with him. You used your body to raise your own grades and then even ruined his marriage and took his ex-wife's place. She said the rumors have spread all over your neighborhood. If that were me, I couldn't even lift my head up. I'd be so full of shame. Oh my. Don't worry, I haven't said anything to Sophie yet. I guess the apple really doesn't fall far from the tree, does it? And I heard you are even the Dean of Humanities at Southern University. My goodness. Here you are with your impure past and your son committing the same disgusting sin of adultery as well. How can you two call yourself educators? Shall I upload this information on the university community forum? Shall I humiliate you all and show the disgrace of your family? No. Please don't. You have no idea how hard I worked to become a dean. Well, that has nothing to do with me. You think I care about that? Let's see. How do I start a new post on this forum? No, wait. Please. What do you want me to do for you? How can I make you forgive me? Okay. Looks like you finally understood who's holding the reins here, huh? Have your son take his filthy name off of the title of my daughter's house. It is her house, not his. Then quietly have him stamp the divorce papers without any more whining or fussing. All right, fine. I will try to persuade him. Hey, Kevin. Are you busy right now? No, Mom. I'm not busy. Why do you ask? What's up? Are you going to divorce Sophie? What? Why are you asking that? Jeez, just answer my question. Are you going to or not? I'm not sure yet. If I do it, I do it. If I don't, then I don't. But I think I'll probably do it. How can we continue to stay married and live together after I cheated? We can't. But anyway, why are you asking? Take your name off of the house's title, so it can be changed to Sophie's. What? Why? That is nonsense. It is my house with my name on it. Why would the owner's name on the title be changed to Sophie? Kevin! If I tell you to do it, then just do it. Enough whining. This is the only way the two of us can survive without our reputations being completely ruined. But just think about it for now. By the time the divorce papers come out, you need to decide. At least do this, okay? Just pass the title, okay? I am not exaggerating or overreacting. This is the only way we can keep our reputations. What the heck happened for you to be acting like this? Did Sophie say something? You know how much time and money I invested in you to help you become a professor, don't you? Yeah, I know very well, Mom. Well, just imagine losing that position overnight. Just like that, the position we both worked so hard for. So I'm saying just consider going in the good direction that will keep you in that position, okay? Just give the house up, okay? Fine, okay, Mom, I got it. I'll think about it. Seriously? What is it? What in the world is so important that we all have to gather into the same chat room for you to tell us? Well, I thought about putting the title of the house under your name, and no matter how hard I think about it, there is no way I could do it. I will not do it. I will give you plenty of alimony or whatever else you want, but not the house. Wait a minute, Kevin. This is not what we talked about. This is not what you had promised me. You said you would consider taking the best option, didn't you? Exactly, Mom. I said I would consider it, and I did. If I give the house away, there will be nothing left for me after this divorce. Ha! Wow. Really? You really have no idea what's going on right now, do you? You have no idea how serious the situation is and what your role is in this divorce. Just in case you missed it, dummy, I am divorcing you as the victim of adultery which you yourself committed. Do you actually think that you even deserve to have anything? You are the cheating husband. Or can I now say ex-husband? Anyway, you messed this marriage up, not me. My God. You still feel quite confident and comfortable in your position, huh? Acting as if you are not at all in the wrong. Wait, Sophie, that is not true. Kevin, come on.
Are you really going to keep acting like this and take your own mother down with you? If you don't give away the title of the house, you are going to lose the career you and your mother worked so hard for.
Well, all right then, if that is what you really want. Sophie and I will let you keep the house, Kevin. But in return, just as your mother said, you will have to give up your professor career and you can forget ever having any other teaching career for the rest of your life. Okay then. Well, I have the post all typed up in the university's community forum. Also, I guess all I really need to do is to click submit. By the way, Kathy, this was your son's decision, so you can't blame anyone but the two of you.
Elizabeth, wait. Wait a minute. Kevin, please. Can't you think about it one more time? Please. Think about your own mother. My reputation is at stake here, too.
Oh, okay, fine. I'll move out of the house after a year. Just give me till then.
Oh, no. After a year, we'll already be divorced. So you need to move out of my house immediately. If you don't start moving out right now, we'll go ahead and play our card. Got it? So, what would you like to do? Will you let your stubbornness get the best of you and stay in my house for a year while you lose your teaching career? Or would you like to quietly move your worthless junk out of my house and continue filing the divorce? Well, you're not responding, so I guess you're just going to continue complaining. All right then. I'll accept you are moving out after 1 year, and my mom and I will go right ahead and play our card. Okay?
Oh, okay, fine. You win. I'll move out of the house next week, and I'll put the title in your name. Happy? Satisfied? You are so ridiculous.
Good. Yes, Kevin, I am quite satisfied. That was a very wise decision you just made. Rather than choosing to steal away and keep something that's mine, it's much more important and beneficial for you to defend yourself against having your career and reputation thrown down the crapper. Am I right? Seriously, what an airhead you are. It baffles me how you even became a professor in the first place.
Then, what about that post? You won't upload it to the forum, will you? Please.
Oh, you don't have to worry, Kathy. As long as your son follows through to his word, we won't upload it. That's what we said earlier, isn't it?
My goodness. You two are so pathetic. Maybe you two should have lived as dignified human beings rather than creating your own disgraceful scandals, and then having to worry about them being exposed. If you are going to live your lives working such an important job as being the educators of the future leaders of this country, you two should at least try to be role models for living honorable lives yourselves. From now on, you two better get both your acts together and live as proper human beings.
And once this divorce is final, I guess you might just go back to your dim-witted, disgraceful ways and go ahead and cheat on another woman, but... You know, Kevin, I really hope and pray that will not be the case and that you will behave as a university professor should. So, to the both of you, I wish you will stop living such crappy, trashy lives. Seriously, stop embarrassing and disgracing yourselves, please. So, in the end, I finalized the divorce from that awful, cheating loser. By doing so, he kept his title as a professor, and I got the house I deserve titled under my name. I guess the two adulterers were really freaked out just imagining what the university would do if Kathy's dirty secret were exposed. I also received plenty of alimony. Kevin and his mother's financial situation completely fell apart after the divorce, and now it looks like the two are living together at my mother-in-law's house. Wow. Honestly, there are still times when I am completely in shock. I guess I'm not completely over it. I still can't believe he cheated. When we were dating, he completely fooled me into thinking I was the only one he desired. I mean, that's how it's supposed to be, right? This has all been so frustrating. How could I fall for such a ridiculous jerk? But then on the flip side, I feel sorry for him. I guess I have been having mixed feelings about it all. But anyway, from now on, I've decided I am going to keep my chin up and keep looking forward. I'm going to keep choosing to be happy. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this post, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more.